Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students, scholars, sportsmen, players, those who are watching from the field of science, spirituality, religion, arts, commerce and engineering. Presence of doctors and ministers, respected fathers and mothers, affectionate sons and daughters, the most honorable present Prime Minister Saint Dr. Narendra Modi ji, I, Dr. Rakesh from USA, heartily, cordially welcome all. Your presence is really praiseworthy, admirable, appreciable. As you are listening with 100% present sense of mind, you are playing the role of a judge. So, it is rightly said in our holy scripture, in the holy literature, that listeners are worshipped. A child is the father of man, like a child, and it is also explained in our holy literature language that a child is the second form of God. As it is said that cleanliness is next to God. So those who are heartily pure, pious and listen others, they are really play the role of a judge. So the judgment of the listeners is really praiseworthy, admirable and appreciable. I thank God for your presence. Nice to see, nice to watch, nice to listen, all of you. If you are the true listener, true reader, true speaker and true writer of the knowledge that comes from our intuition, from inside, the form of knowledge, information, instruction, direction that a man got, obtained, attained by the enlightened power of that super spiritual God, who he is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent and almighty. He never leaves us alone. His presence is praiseworthy. It is the praise of Lord in all the holy scriptures. Persons in the physical form, those who came in the form of Lord or God on this earth, firstly, they spreaded the message of oneness and humanity. Humanistically, sympathetically, compassionately, if we praise the goodnesses, if we praise the blessings and grace of God, He who is always with us, even where there is no air, fire, soil, sky and water, He is with us. Places where there is no light and no sound, He is also there. So His existence, it was in past, in present and in future. Words of English grammar that make us realize, that creates upheaval in the mind and heart of the listeners, that creates music, magic and makes us majestic. If we really heartily speak the words with our frankness, the same words become the power of soul. It is in the power of the word that make us able to appear the God in front of us. As we repeat the words, I am I was I will I. We are we were we will we. You are you are you will you. He will he was he is he. She is she was she will she. They will they was they were they are they. It is it was it will it. What are these words? These words are very common words, seems very simple words, but when you will speak with a 100% present sense of mind, then you will go through the truth of science and spirituality. These are the English words that make us realize, that make us able to speak, read, write and listen English correctly and accurately. So brothers and sisters, you know this thing that everywhere around us we have aura, we have energy in the form of spiritual, super spiritual energy. That energy may be in the form of kinetic or potential form, but the God's energy, which is always with us in the form of potential while being a human being, it is inscribed, it is described and it is explained in all the holy religions. All the religious starters, initiators, beginners, those who came first on this earth, their aim, their objective was only to bring our near and dear ones by the imagination. It is in the power of imagination that makes you able to define anything which is invisible, unseen, unread, unlistened, unspoken. So it is man's duty. It is in the hands of man. It is in the mind of man that he can create. Even he can recreate the things. Even he can research the things. Even he can discover the things which are away from our mind, the things which are unimaginative. Even man has power to change the unchangeable. But when it is possible, when man will devote and dedicate fully 100% of his presence to God. If Lord or God is present in this earth, ultimately and initially we are the form of God. God himself created on this earth in the form of man. So O man, you should understand your light, energy, divine power. Which divine power? Which has bestowed by God to us for the welfare of humanity, for having selfishness, not for being selfish. Today, in this modern time, we are facing many problems, frustrations, depression, anxieties, worrying, unemployment, many natural calamities. Why? Because we are not being one with that super spiritual power of God. He wants, he expects, he desires from us that we are to be able to define, to bless, to grace the all 84 lakh species. So we should not discriminate with the 84 lakh species, but we are to create friendly. We are to be familiar with all the worldly things. Worldly things is also the form of God, but that is not the end of life. That are only the means. So we are to treat with the means like a source, like a mean. Then we can reach at the ultimate goal of life, about which Swami Vivekananda, who addressed the whole world in 1893 when he went in America, he told them that my culture is supreme, superb, sublime, and it is matchless, incomparable, unparalleled. Why? Because my culture, my custom is known by the selflessness. We have patience, compassion, sympathy, brotherhood for the whole generation. So we are made by the goodnesses. Swami Vivekananda also preached the word that, O man, you should understand your position in the universe, your condition in the universe. If you are working selflessly, if you are working for the welfare of humanity, then you will get its return multiplying, multifaceted and multi-sided. You will become the real form of God for the other persons. But you should keep politeness, humbleness, sympathy, and having compassionistic attitude for your youngers, for your worldly people, for the 84 lakh species. Never expect for the unexpected profits, because you are born, you have come on this earth to do something different, to do something great, greater, finer, nicer. It is the aim, it is the true aim of your life. Success means not the destination and any platform, but success is the name of continuity, regularity. So you must keep on your path regularly. It is the great message which was given by Swami Vivekananda. He who was the starter of Ramkishan mission, he says that our fruits, our culture is the biggest thing for us. But we are to do actions, because action is our religion. If we do the actions with the core of our heart, then definitely it will bring fruits, definitely it will be profiteer, definitely it will make you beneficial. But oh man, you are to know this thing, that if you are obeying, if you are respecting our culture, then you must care your character. Your character will make you powerful, because the journey of character starts from your thought, from your ideas. What do you think that will change into your ideas? And as you will perform the ideas in your mind, the same energy of ideas will turn into your eyes. Your eyes watch according to your ideas and thoughts. Then this energy of your eyes will change into your words. It will provide the message to the worldly people. When you will repeat the words time and again, the same energy will change into your action. That action you do daily. If you are good with your hand, then it will become your habit. In your routine, you will do daily it. Then later on, this thing will change into your character, and ultimately you will be fortunate. So fortune, luck, it is very common word, and we simply accept it. As per our Indian mythology, as per the Vedanta philosophy, we believe that we are inborn rich because we have a great capital of the breaths with us. So how do we spend it? It depends upon the man's voiceness. It depends upon the man. It is in the hand of man. When he do not work fearlessly and friendly for the welfare of humanity, he cannot get the true benefits of his breaths. So God himself says that where there is no breath, even there is also the presence of God. So how we can say that only the heart is the seat of God? Only the body is the temple of God? Everywhere, where we see or where we do not see. Whatsoever we see, whatsoever we don't see. Whatsoever we listen, whatsoever we don't listen. Whatsoever we read and whatsoever we don't read. Whatsoever we write or whatsoever we don't write, there is also the presence of Lord. So never feel any kind of inferiorities, narrownesses. Be confident, be inspired, encouraged, motivated by the nature. Nature is always with you. The nature means all natural elements and objects in the form of air, fire, soil, sky and water. And above it, spiritually you have the presence of all celestial bodies. In the daytime you have the sun, at the night time you have the moon, the stars. These are your companions, your friends that will tell you how to lead your life, how to spend your life. These things, these objects will tell you your real objective and aim of life. But if you are not in contact with the natural elements and objects, and even with the universal bodies, celestial bodies, you do not have with him, then God says that I am with you, because his uncounted, unrelenting, unceasing and unstopping talent, manners, styles, standards forever with man. So it is man's duty never stop anywhere, but to do something different, greater, higher, finer, nicer, must man go ahead. It's man's duty to do greater actions. That for that man has created by the God. Oh man, you can read the fundamentals of life by going through the holy scripture of the different religions. Initiators, beginners, starters, those who came first on this earth, they definitely made us able to feel the presence of God. As the starter of Ramkishan Mission, Swami Vivekananda, starter of Buddhism, Gautam Buddha, starter of Jainism, Mahavir Swami, starter of Brahm Samaj, Rajaram Mohan Rai, starter of Arya Samaj, Dhyanand Saraswati. There were a numberless persons, numberless, uncounted prophets, free thinkers, and those who came on this earth only for bringing the revolution and a great change in the society, in the nation. So man's duty is to be silent. It is said that silence is, speak is silver, silent is gold. So always keep in your mind, it is the great symbol of our courtesy, civilization. Our present Prime Minister, Saint Dr. Narendra Modi ji, addressed the whole world by having the role model and ideal picture of Swami Vivekananda. To the Vedanta philosophy, to the writings of life after death. Secondly, work and its secret. There are many writings are available. Swami Vivekananda, who himself was the voice of India, the voice of world. All the worldly cultures was with him. All the worldly changes was with him, and he never feel depressed, frustrated, because he was the great man, social reformer in the form of God. For the reformation of our society, nation, family, personally and professionally, he efforted, he endeavored. So it's man's duty to follow him who is inside us. Spiritual power which is higher, nicer, finer than this materialistic power. We are spending our life in collecting the goods, in selecting the goods, in spending our time on the foolishnesses, on the